Hi, Aries. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing Aries right now. Welcome to my channel. I just got it changed to Soothsaying Boots, and Soothsaying is another word for fortune telling. I'm burning my sage right now. I am just honing on the Aries, and tonight's the full moon, so I'm just trying to get as many videos out as I can, with feeling the energy the best I can. It's a little bit difficult sometimes, on the full moons and the new moons, because the energy is so intense. But for Aries, I was sitting here and I was, playing with my sage, smelling it 'cause it smells so good. And I, my spirit guides, they were like, I felt this energy, this energy of like Aries, and it was like a room, and there was like a lot of people in it, and like, let's say you're waiting in line for something important, and everybody's scrambling and doing the paperwork, and I felt like this person like had the paperwork done and was like, can everyone just get their shit together and like move along with the line, like let's go, let's keep moving, let's not wait. And I feel like this Virgo season has put us, especially like my Aries energy that I'm feeling right now, has put it in a place where Aries are so direct, they move so quickly, they have their goal, the mission, they're gonna get it done. But the energy has been so, I think it's actually perfect with the smoke. It's been so cloudy. I'm having a hard time like seeing through it. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this video, but I'm still through this smog. Like, okay, why isn't it working as quickly? Like everybody else just needs to let the smoke fade. Um, Let me put this down for a minute. But I'm feeling very much like everybody else is the problem and I'm not right now. Like, let's keep moving. Let's not slow down. So I want to do a little bit of a pre-shuffle on you guys right now to see what I'm getting out. Let's see what Aries is dealing with. And this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And energy is something that can be transformed, adapted. It's interchangeable. It's male, female. It's family. It can be you. It can be somebody watching you. For cross watchers, which is somebody that's watching for an Aries sign, I could also be directly speaking to you, depending on what is the situation is or what we're talking about. But right now, I just want to give you guys a heads up on these shuffles. I've seen the Tower moment 2 times, and I shouldn't say the Tower moment, Tower card. Could be something coming, but let's look for Aries. Is there anything else I should tell you? Sometimes it's for you, sometimes it's not for you. I am not 100% about what the storyline's going to be until the ending, and even sometimes then it's up in the air because I'm tapping into so many different people. But I'm going to do just it straightforward the best I can. And so let me see when this pre-shuffle from my spirit guides and the source, what we can get for Aries. What can you show us about Aries and what they're dealing with? And I'm going to say for love, because I feel like love is a good basis for everything. Whether it's work, foundation, I feel like a lot of our motives are run by love, whether it be love of money or love of love. So let's get on into it. All right, what do we got for the pre-shuffle for Aries? I'm feeling like you're wanting to move, but your insides, or like maybe it's the astrology that's happening right now, this Pisces full moon, is just throwing you off a little bit. Whoa, that was a lot. I don't want to put that back in. Alright, so the first card out is the Eight of Pentacles. So, just like I thought, you are trying to, so this is pre-shuffle too. I'm only going to do a few for pre-shuffle, but the first card out I got for pre-shuffle was Eight of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo card, but it's very much doing business, doing your workings, doing what you need to. It's also, I got the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Hermit, and the Star. Okay, so this is exactly the energy that I was feeling. So if you put them all together, let me see if I can get them in. Here we go. You are executing a plan. You are strategizing a plan. You are, let me see if this, oh, wrong side. So this right here, this is the card of, this would be the card of working on something, trying to get something to come out of what you're working on. It's thinking about this next plan that you want to execute. Is this something that you want to execute? Because next we've got the 10 of Wands, which is dropping your burden. 10 of Wands is also Sagittarius energy, so it's driven, but in reverse, it's like feeling the burden go. It's like you're wanting to execute something, but you're feeling like you can't, or it's not the right timing, or it's coming. You're trying for it. You've got the Ace of Swords. You're trying to cut through. These are all very high drive, very, very Aries energy. We've also got the Hermit, which would be perfect, you know, another energy for you know, just working out what you need to in order to get what you want. It's the energy of what needs to happen, how you isolate yourself to ultimately get what you want. It's also a Virgo. Lots of Virgo energy in this right now. And then we got the Star, which is a good ending to, I mean, a good, not ending, but a good pre-shuffle. And I'm going to pull a few more, but the Star is everything you hope and dream. It's the things that you wish upon a star for. That wishing star that flies around on the night sky. It's one of those that you wish to. Hoping to get what you want. So that's pretty good. That's exactly the energy that I was feeling. And I know that, like I said, the Virgo season has put us in kind of a fog. So it looks to me like you're still directed. But let's see if there's anything else I want to put out for Aries. Aha. Alright, so to me it looks like you're wanting some things. You're definitely wanting some things. And the fog is a reflection of looking back at some of the things that you need to. It's going back, where is this? Okay, so it's before you can get accomplished with all those things that you're moving towards, that plan, that strategize, that thing you're going to, you've got this. And the Wheel of Fortune and the World in Reverse is basically not right timing. It's putting you in the woods to walk the path in circles until they feel like you have honed that. You've honed that trail. You've got that down. So it's not the right timing. There's something that is going to be pushing you to wait. Also, I'm feeling like a little bit, if there's somebody that's in a situation that, this could be only be for a few people. If there's some people that are in a situation right now that hasn't been working, and this is like the 4th or 5th time that you're still trying to execute this plan, there's something in your life that you need to, the reason why you keep hitting this wall is because you have to make space for this new beginning, meaning that you have to clear something out. You have to either say bye to somebody, or you have to cut somebody out, or you have to cut something out in order to allow space for new. And this is probably only for a few people, that somebody that continuously is hitting that wall. This is the universe's. This would be this would be my perfect cards in reverse for telling you that it's not going to move until that's gone. So it's all up to your will ultimately when you want that to move. But that's just pre-shuffle. I do feel like during Libra season, things are going to get picked up a little bit more for you guys. Libra is going to put you in a more of a fixed energy, a cardinal energy, not fixed, cardinal energy. Because right now, the Pisces is putting us in like a mutable, kind of wavy on top of the Virgo, which is like very articulate, logical, and earthy. And so it's kind of a weird dynamic for most. I'm flying through it all right. I know some people are probably just like, you know, struggling, I guess you could say the least, with the fog. But let's dive in. Let me clear some of, let me see which deck I want to use really quick. I'm actually going to start with my spirit animal deck, because I feel like this deck does a real good job of putting us in an animal spirit realm, seeing what our shadow side is, seeing what our big aspects are that can help us, seeing us what kind of mindset we're in, whether that be a boundary that we are putting on ourselves, or whether that be in a limited or limitless position, but we are making our own boundaries, if that makes sense. So we'll take a look and see really what we're looking at here. But please show me for Aries what they're coming out as and who they're dealing with. I also do the spirit guides to help to see who there's somebody that you're dealing with that's making this. Sometimes they just show up both as you. There's a lot of good readers on YouTube, and some of them use this deck specifically just for, oh, what was under there? Oh, you have the crow and the elephant. Specifically just for their entire tarot read. I like them. I have a lot of animals come in and out of my life. I got my dog sitting right over yonder. She's a lazy thing though, so you shouldn't expect an appearance. But we just had Swan come out. This is actually very beautiful. We just had Swan come out for you guys, Aries. That fell on the floor too, which is why you didn't see me like fly in the air or anything. And this card is, let me see if you can cover me. So this card right now is a card of self-reflection. If you see this, it is literally a mirror. This card comes out for transformation sometimes. This card comes out when you need to sit in a pond because generally during migration, swans will stop at a lot of different ponds. This is showing me a pond that this swan is very comfortable in. It knows what its reflection looks like in this pond. And it has to go back to revisit. Instead of migrating, instead of doing, it's sitting in this pond and it's having to reflect on itself and think, okay, you know, why am I not going forward? Why am I not migrating? Is there something else that I need to assess before I'm able to do that? I need to heal. There's something. Oh, that just flew out too. Is this person you're dealing with, or is this you? Let me see. And the bear. Also, I wanted to say the swan is a water. So this could be feeling. And that's probably why I got a lot of passion out of you. Before I put that up, let me finish this. I'm feeling a lot of passion out of you for drive. But you're not wanting to look at yourself right away. This is why you're being forced to do that by divine timing, because you have not made it a priority to do that right now. The next one I got out is the bear. Honestly, I was going to say that this is somebody else, but it's not. And this is going to be Earth. Oh, and that's kind of precise, actually, because we're in the Virgo. This bear right now, this bear is going to be you. So right now, you are in standstill. That's funny. I'm not feeling really too many, another. I'm not feeling another person in this reading. I'm just feeling a swan and a bear. Unfortunately, you have to go through the swan stage in order to get to this bear stage. This bear, so we look at the bear. And I'm also going to tell you, bears are, they will go forward. They will get what they want. They are crazy mother bears on execution of protection. But also bears, shadow side, I mean, it's not a shadow side. It's not a bad thing, but they sleep and they eat and they have to kind of grumble. And like I was getting for your guys' pre-shuffle, it's a man, I can't talk with this Mercury going in what is it, going into, it's in Virgo right now and it's transitioning into something else, but I'm having a hard time, just bear with me here. But the bear, I feel like this is going to be your next step. You're going to get out of the swan and go straight into the bear. And again, I feel like it could possibly be an energy of executing something, but it mostly feels to me like it's an energy of still prepping to be emotionally, physically, soulfully prepared for this next step. And that's beautiful. I know that you don't want to be doing this, so I'm sorry. But 100%, I don't think that you're going to be cutting anything right in the middle. I mean, I did see the Ace of Swords, so it showed to me that you're trying to cut through that. You're trying real hard to cut through that. So let's see what we get out for you guys for love. So, oh wait, so these are the same spirit guide deck. Let me switch it. That's the Wild Unknown spirit guide by the Wild Unknown. I'm not sure what the author is, truthfully. The next one I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to do the basic Rider-Waite classical deck. And I just said, because This specific deck I use for a lot of personal growth things, not just for me, but I use it as more. And I want to say this reading's love, so I'm still sticking on that. I'm still sticking on the topic of love, but overall, I feel like maybe it's a love for self. I'm not sure. I'm not going to stick my foot in my mouth, but we're going to get to it. So please show me for Aries. Let me just get straight to the cards. I know y'all are like, fast forward, fast forward. So please show me for Aries in love what we can get for them. Please show me Aries. I can say in love, but for love, for this Virgo season, for this full moon, for what they should know, what they're dealing with. Please show me for Aries. This is starting to come out real smooth. Hold on. There's a lot of energy coming in right now. Show me for Aries. Okay, the first one out here, we got Wheel of Fortune. And keep getting some. Cheese are flying out. Only for Aries. For Aries. I'm going to get a few out here, and then I'm going to tell y'all what I'm looking at. Oh! So we did get somebody out. It is showing somebody here. Okay, so let me just take a look at this really quick. I'm going to get a few out, and then I'm going to clarify the ones. But we did get the Wheel of Fortune out here. We got the Nine of Cups in reverse. We got another Star card out. Got the Hanged Man. Okay. So the first two cards out here is the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Cups in reverse is Pisces energy. So it is saying the Wheel of Fortune is blessing this time at the moment, I guess I would say, to be simple. The Wheel of Fortune is acknowledging your wishes, but it's telling you that before you can get your wishes, there has to be something that comes about. And then right there, right ahead, we have the Three of Cups and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And this could be a whole bunch of different things, but what I'm feeling mostly from this would be reminiscing on a time, because the swords, it's not a betrayal to me. It's something in the past that you haven't dealt with yet. I want to say. That's what I want to say. The Three of Cups represents having a good time. It's representing of, it could be overindulgence with some people. It could be a third party situation. It could be a happy time. And to me, it seems like a happy time because following it and in between it, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and we have next to it the Ten of Swords upright. So to me, it's saying, and I'm going to clarify on these, but it's saying, I shouldn't say it's saying, the source is saying, or whatever I'm tapping into, is telling me that the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's blessing these times for you to come back and deal with some things that you did not want to. There it is. Sorry, I have to check the screen to make sure that I'm doing it at the right angle. But you don't want to deal with it, and you're trying not to be in that Aries, and this was the first card out of the Wheel of Fortune. Timing, 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 timing. How many times do I gotta say timing, timing, timing? And it's just not that one yet. It's not the right one yet. So the next cards out, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. The Queen of Swords can be air energy. To me, the Queen of Swords is, I think it's Virgo generally, but it can be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. It could be any of those. It could also not be any of those. It could be somebody. It doesn't have to be a queen. It doesn't have to be a feminine. It could also be somebody that is thinking with their mind. Could be somebody in your way, or could be somebody coming forward or wanting to give you or talk to you about something in their cup. It's a page of cups, so it's coming forward with a young energy or something that's blocking you. I really want to clarify on these because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, and I do that sometimes. Sorry. But let me clarify on all these before I start talking too much. Oh, and under that, for your final outcome, I'm going to wait. I'm going to clarify on the first two, and then I'm going to step into the next. So let's handle each piece at a time, rather than just being like, bah, here it all is. So I'll keep these all out. Let me clarify on this Queen of Swords before, because I'm pretty sure... No, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let me do the reading slowly. So I'm going to use After Tarot. I'm going to use After Tarot. No, I'm not. I'm not going to use After Tarot. I was asked to use my spellcaster's deck. So let's use my spellcaster. I don't know what I just said. I'm going to use my spellcaster's deck to clarify. And I'm going to clarify for Aries and love for the season and for this Pisces. So please show us what you're dealing with. It looks a lot like self-reflection here. It looks like there's something that's blocking you. Please show me with the Wheel of Fortune. That was the first card out here. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to clarify for us, or show us. Please show me what clarify means. The Wheel of Fortune for Aries. And that's the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse. So, again, you gotta wait. Gotta wait. And so we see what that is. I see what that is. I don't know what this Three of Cups is. Please show me what this Three of Cups is for Aries. Please show me with what they're having to reflect on, or what's between this Nine of Cups and this Ten of Cups. Please show me this Cups. I said Nine of Cups. Oh, dear man. I ain't gonna believe this. That's Three Cups and Three Cups. Three Cups and Three Cups. And right underneath that, Lovers in reverse. So, without being so bold, I'm about to be, because I know how y'all are anyway. I got friends that are Aries. I got friends that are Aries. Man, they're firecrackers. It looks like you're either in a relationship with somebody and you're reminiscing on the time when it was good. Because it's not right now. You're not getting the support. You're not feeling the support of your party. It's a difficult thing because I feel like you're trying to work to forget, because that's what Aries and Sag and sometimes Tauruses do. They just bomb and they bullheadedly go forward. I've seen Scorpios do that as well. They bullheadedly and just move, and they're just trying to move and move and move. I've seen almost every sign do it. When they're trying not to deal with grief. So I don't feel like this is something that you've surfaced yet. I don't feel like this is something that you're wanting to be like, hey, I'm dealing with this right now, but you are seeing it and you are feeling it. So instead of trying to feel it, you're trying to move forward, and you're trying to get that thing that you want. I don't know what that thing is yet, but you're trying to get that. But the universe is saying, yeah, that's not going to happen until you deal with the reality of this. You're not going to get what you want. So like I said in the beginning, for some of you, it might be for all of you. You can't get what you want until you make space for what you want. So, like, don't be filling up your house with, like, 10 tables and you only need 2. Like, that probably didn't make sense to some of you. But you have space in your house for specific items. And the house representing yourself. You have space enough. Don't become a hoarder. Make life simple. Don't try to shove everything in and get a quarter of what it is useful for. So, if you have 10 tables in the same space, you're only going to use a quarter of all of them, rather than utilizing 2 tables if you need that much and using their entire space. So I feel like right now you were going to take on something else. Right now you're about to take it on. And instead of taking it on, the universe is saying, well, actually, you can't. You just don't have enough space that you got to clear it. And the reason why they're saying that to you, I mean, 100%, is because whatever's coming is too big of space. It needs, not too big, it's too big of an energy to fit in the space you're trying to put it in. So it's a blessing in disguise, but I mean, I can see it. It's probably harder for you to see unless you understand the tarot cards. And if you do, then excellent. Then you're seeing it as I'm seeing it, hopefully. But it's a blessing, really. But I feel like your partner's the one showing up here in the Queen of Swords energy, which is the mind. So let's take a look. So please clarify on the Queen of Swords. Please clarify on the Queen of Swords for Aries and love. Man, we're getting a lot of double confirmations, guys. So, I got the Queen of Swords. I've got Strength in reverse, which is a Leo card. I've got the Moon in reverse, which is a Pisces card. Some people change them up as they wanted, but so we have air, Leo, we have everything but earth here. And it's showing me this Queen of Swords and the strength. It's like weakness. Sorry, I heard something. It's weakness of the mind. See, I'm not trying to be mean to your partner or whoever you're seeing with, but it's like it's self-worth related. So this person has a self-worth issue at the moment that is directly affecting you and what you want to do. And I'm not saying you have to get rid of this person. I'm just saying you got to figure it out. You got to self-reflect on it, and you got the 10 of Swords in reverse, which could mean that this has already happened and you're looking back on the past when it was good, or it's coming because you're going to be heartbroken. And we'll clarify on that one because I did and I skipped it, but we'll clarify on it so that I can get a better understanding. But we got the Strength and the Moon in reverse, which is telling me that there's going to be clarity coming out or there's not going to be clarity coming out. But since it's in reverse, because it's in reverse, I'm hesitant to say, but I'm going to say that it feels like there's a lot of secrets. There's something secretive going on. And it's not necessarily a 3D thing. Like they didn't go out and cheat or they didn't. It's something in the mind. I mean, we got all the mind space. It's a weakness of wanting to tell the truth in the mind space. It's a weakness of what they're actually dealing with. It could be something internal. It could be health. It could be, don't get your mind all going crazy, Aries. Don't be, and I mean that because I can feel you guys like, what is it? But maybe they're not ready to talk about it. I don't know how a gentle way to Aries is going to bring it out of them until they want to. We also got Strength in reverse after the Page of Cups too, and I'm going to clarify on these guys as well. But the Page of Cups, let's clarify on the Page of... Actually, I was told to clarify on the 10 Swords prior to... Woo! Man, a lot of these pre-shuffle cards are coming out. So the 10 of Swords, they kind of fell out there. So the 10 of Swords, we got the 10 of Swords, and I was wondering what that was about. It's about you. Oh, I got it this way though. Wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay. So this is about you working on something and the death of it because of the lack of support. It's either the death of it, so you got the Death card, the Scorpionic card. We've got the, I think it's 8 of Pentacles. We got the 8 of Pentacles here, which is talking about working on something. It's talking about really, and which is a Virgo card. It's talking about really wanting something, and Virgo, Scorpio, so it might, I don't want to spoil the spoils, but it might seem to me like you're going to be making space by November. And by making space, you're cutting it off. You're making that space. You're gonna get that space. You're gonna get what you want. It might be career. It feels really career oriented. It feels really driven. Like that's what I want. I'm gonna get it. So that's kind of, you know, I'm all about the Death card. Truthfully, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck. There's a few that I really like that are kind of rough, but I like the challenge that comes with these cards. So, you know, it is challenging. Sometimes it's hard to say what you want and say what you mean when you mean what you say. You know what I mean? I hope you got that, because I got it. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me clarify on this Page of Cups you're sitting. So let's see what this Page of Cups is about after the Queen of Swords. Oh, I meant that one. Okay, so if I picked it up this way. Person. I did not mean for it to turn this way real quick, but hey. Give me 1 second. Empress in reverse, 7 of Swords upright, 2 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. To say it lightly, it ain't gonna be something you're happy to hear. So the Empress, you're showing up here as the Empress under the Cups. So the Cup to me, usually the Page of Cups is a good card about good things. This isn't necessarily a good thing. This person is going to come in, and I hate to say it's your partner. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But it might be. And this person has some inner things that are really haunting them. It's going to come out in deception, lies, could be cheating. It's going to put you in a place where you're going to have to make a choice. And you're going to start anew. I mean, you've already made that decision, because I couldn't be seeing this if you hadn't already made that decision. And I don't know what that means. I mean, you could be starting anew with a new cycle with this person, or a new way of being with this person, or a new... I'm not saying that you're going to completely cut them. I'm just saying that you need to start something new. We got the Death card here. We've also got the 7 of Swords here. And the 7 of Swords, I mean... It's Aquarius. It's new. It's always new, so that you're either going to do it or you're not. And the 7 of Swords is like stealing, deception, it's illusions, it's... not saying exactly, it's a strategized plan sometimes. It's something that's happening that you don't know it's happening. It's happening in camp. Somebody's walking away with all the tack, all the food, all of the supplies, all of the ammo. They're walking out right in front of your face, and they were somebody you trusted to have the keys to get all of that. And then right under that, we got the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is talking about making a choice in a project or a decision. It's a soulful decision, too. It's one that is coming into... to change a direction, to start on this new path that you so want. We saw that in the beginning. Then we got the Ace of Wands, which is good. The 2 of Wands is Aries as well, and the Ace of Wands is an Aries energy as well. So that's very Aries. We've got Strength in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify on the Strength in reverse. Please show me what's Strength in reverse. With the 5 of Pentacles. So, because you've been avoiding this and not wanting to deal with this is going to put you in a place that's going to make you feel weakness. Like you're not quite ready to make this decision. You're not quite ready to have this new cycle. You're not quite happy about this death right now. It's okay. All is going to work out. It's a Taurus energy that I'm feeling. I'm very fixed. It could be a Capricorn. It could be, we got a lot of Aries out here. We got a lot of Pisces out here. We've got Leo and Virgo. And those are pretty much all that I'm seeing. Libra. I guess there could be a Cancer. Maybe Leo, Cancer, Cusper. But it puts you in a place of feeling manipulated, soulful poverty, feeling a little bit homeless on the inside, not really having a foundation. I mean homeless by meaning like your soul hasn't found that place to sit comfortably right at the moment. I'm sorry, it looks rough. But it is a decision that has to be made for your ultimate happiness. You got to clear that space to make space for something new. And please show me for 7. Oh, this almost want to come out. Oh, and then the other one came out instead. All right, I'll take you. Okay, so for the 7 of Wands in reverse, we've got the Knight of Swords coming in to change your mind. We've got the Judgment. Oh, dear Lord. So this is just the beginning of some cycle that's about to come on forward. Because right there, under the 7 of Pentacles, which is you working towards what you want. It's you working, but it's in reversal, so it's you not working. It's stopping that. It's yielding that. Whatever that is that's making you stop. And then right under is the Knight of Swords. You know, he might be a good dude, except you were in reversal already. So this person's coming in to convince you of something. Hey, hop on my white buffalo. Let's go on a long ride. I need to change your mind. Get rid of that work. We need to get on my white buffalo and hurry, hurry, hurry. Otherwise, we're not going to get that. This could be the same person you're dealing with that's saying, well, let's just try this again. This isn't a good idea. You should keep, you know, focusing on me. We should keep whatever it is. Whatever. I don't really want to put your scenarios out there because they're probably deeper than what I could understand. And the cards only show me, you know, a wide variety of things. And then we had Judgment in reverse, which means that the karma is going to come back around for you, him, both of you. Sometimes there's spaces that you just shouldn't be in. And I hate to be that person that tells you to, like, not be in that place. But, I mean, the ultimate guide will be you. I want to tell you, too, is we got the manipulation card in reverse from underneath the last one with the strength. And then we got the white buffalo coming in to save you, acting like they're going to save you, which ultimately will probably put you back in the same cycle again. But we don't know until we get to this last one. So let's take a look at these, the conclusion here. So this is just for the season. I'm going to do another one later on. We're going to do something soon. But the Four of Swords, we got the Four of Swords, the Star, the Hangman in reverse, and the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Wands. And I want to skip to the end already, but I know that's not the way to do it. So please clarify for the reversal of the Four of Wands. Reversal for the Four of Swords. Show me the reversal. So this is telling me that you're gonna be in your head about this decision to do that because of the white buffalo that came running back in. See, you're gonna be in your head space. You're gonna be trying to figure out what the right thing to do is because in your heart it feels like the Ten of Cups is. But the thing is, if you have to decide what you want because right now it really looks like you want something else. And I'm not sure if that's because you want something else or it's just been what you're thinking about. But for just looking at this, it's showing me that you might just jimmy on back to what you want. I mean, what you feel comfortable with rather than what you want. And the next card out under the Star is the Seven of Wands. Feeling defensive for your dreams. Feeling like you have to defend your dreams. That's not fair. That's a Leo sign. That's Leo, and I think that was Pisces was the Ten of Cups. So let's clarify on the Hangman here. In reverse. The King of Cups, gaining control of your emotion. This is you, my friends. This is very much so you. Isn't it? Let me clarify on that Hangman in reverse. Is this Aries? Yeah. Yeah. This is you going within. So the Hangman in reverse, if it was upright, it would be that you're still stuck in the same position. In this position, you've made a choice. You've decided that defending your dreams is not worth it to you. That, and then you come up as the king, queen. I don't care if you're a woman, man, donkey, whatever you are. Aries. You came up as the King of Cups. With your wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups, which is Pisces, with the High Priestess, which is seeing the bigger picture. It's getting the bigger picture. It's seeing that. And it's this guy running off his pole. He's like, well, shift's over. I'm just kidding. But he's like, all right, I can get off this pole now. I got it. I got my emotion. I don't know what happens between there and there. But let's take a look because the next card is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Swords in reverse, I'm sure this is going to show us how you get over that. And one of my cards just flew straight out. The Page of Wands is just seeing the ultimate thing. So please show me on the Nine of Swords in reverse how we got here. How did we get to this point, Aries? Seeing this system, seeing it bigger. Oh man, you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess, and they're flying out. They were sitting right next to each other, and they're looking really comfortable. So it looks like you get to this because you get tired of the control. So the Page of Wands to me, there's a lot of things the Page of Wands is, but the Page of Wands to me is the ultimate traveler. Compared to all the rest of them, this guy, like, almost got to the end of his journey. Like, he was almost there. Like, he's young, but he almost got to the end of his journey. He almost became the king. And then something happened, and he got walked all the way back down to the lowest particle of the system and had to come back up to be a Page of Wands again. He had to completely restart when he was almost at the ultimate goal. So it is about going through new when new really means doing the shit over and over and over again. Like it really means like you have to go through the ringer, like the ring of fire. I'd be like Johnny Cash. And it's seeing past the system. It's going for what you want. It's not being stuck in the temptation or the comfort. And then underneath this, I got a whole bunch, and let me just clear. Let me look at these. Ultimately, putting you in having to fight your way out of the situation. Page of Cups. So it is going to put you in a little bit of a depression. It's going to put you in a little bit of a dark place. It's going to put you, so you're going to be fighting the Five of Swords. You're going to be fighting for what you believe in your head to be. Then you've got the Knight of Wands, and you're going to be ready to take on with the Ace of Wands, that journey. You're going to be ready to take that on, Aries. But you're sitting here. It looks like you've got the help for it, you've got the support for it, but it does look like you've got some overindulgence coming in some fashion or form. If you're a drinker, that's what it is. I mean, everybody indulges in something, even if it's just daydreaming. Too much daydreaming. And then at the end of it, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is stability ultimately, but she's looking real sad at her pentacle. She's looking like, man, you know, I have my pentacle here. I've got my squirrel and my dog. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the decision. And you will. You will. You're human, right? You're going to feel that. The Two of Wands. That was for this one. So, underneath the last card that I got for that was Justice in reverse. It fell out for that sign, but I'm going to put it back in because I didn't calculate it in. And that means that the time might be switching for what you need. I mean, not what you need, what you need divinely, with the path that you need. So let's look at this Two of Wands. Please show me for Aries with this Two of Wands. It's representing. Page of Pentacles. An Eight of Swords. A message coming in. Please clarify on this. Two of Wands. Two of Swords. No, not Two of Wands. Eight of Wands. It's coming right back. Twos. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, which is coming in for a swift message that is going to put you in a place where you have already made your decision, but there's going to be something that comes up that's going to try to change your mind at least twice in the situation. And I gotta tell you, this one looks like a longer term. I can almost date this further than most of them, the videos that I've done, because I'm not done either. But I'm looking, because I gotta get a few more cards. But I'm looking at the whole outcome of this, and it's gonna look, this looks like it's gonna come, some of you in the collective are going to, some of you are not, and it's gonna keep dragging on. And I'm sure that'll be interesting in the next videos, what we see. But there's gonna be a whole bunch of things that come in. Like this, the last message on the cards right here, were there's a message going to come in that's going to try to change your mind again. You've already made your decision, but it's going to make you look back and say, well, was that really what I wanted to go on? Because I already started this. And you're looking at this like, this is where I'm headed. Then you get this Page of Pentacles like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Like, I'm not sure if that's the new that you wanted. Is that the new that you wanted to step in? That's the mud you wanted, right? That's the mud you walked through to get there. That's what you wanted. And then you got a message that comes in that puts you in a position like, well, oh shit, I made that decision already. Yikes. Okay, so, and let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything else you can get here for Aries? Okay, so the last two cards are pulling. King of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. We've got passion again. We've got, like, fire against head. We got strategy against, like, strategy against passion. I feel like this is you and that other person that you're dealing with. And you guys are both upside down. I got those two cards. Let me do one thing. There's something I can do. Let me check on these cards really quick. Please show me for Aries between this King of Swords and this King of Wands. Please show me what's between them. What is the path they're supposed to learn? What is the point of this? What's the journey entail? That says change. Change, friends. Change. You have to change. You got to change, and you know, this might not be for everybody, and I hope it's not, because I mean, I hate to tell people that, but something's got to give, and I don't mean that means change relationships, change. I mean, hopefully, and then the next card out you got for you is focus, 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 focus on what you want. All right, I'm gonna get you the Colette Baron Animal Spirit deck. For advice, because I really love this deck. And if you watch a lot of the readers, a lot of the cards that I have here are pretty popular cards. They're the ones that I saw readers play with, and I was like, man, I really want to touch those cards. And I touched them, and I loved them, so now I'm playing with them. Okay. Alright. Sorry, funny things. So, Animal, please show me for Aries some advice for what they're going through. It looks pretty difficult. Please show me. I just saw a butterfly in this deck too, so transformation's big for you right now. Please show me for Aries some advice for Aries. I mean, they just need some help. We've got White Raven Spirit. Speaking of ravens, I just had a raven about 5 weeks ago for 4 days. I always get animals, wildlife. I live out pretty far in the middle of nowhere. I had a raven not too long ago, and that's trust in the magic. So that's trust in things. Think on your feet, the fox. So if you see a raven, if you see a fox, I don't mean if you see a live one. If you're in the city and you're walking in a gift shop and there's a stuffed raven, or there's a picture of a magnet with a raven or a fox, remember that these are the signs that are coming into your mind and moment and collective to remind you about the things that you need to remember. So the fox is representing thinking on your feet. The white raven is trust in the magic. And let's show if there's anything else. These are really good ones. I love this deck. It's a good deck. So, ultimately, we've got White Raven Spirit here that says trust in the magic. I talked to you about this one. Beautiful. It's the third eye. It's trusting in the things that you can't see. We've got Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Because, and look at this energy here. It's all red. Ah, there you go. You can see it. It's all red. It's like all Aries. It's clever. Thinking. Mission-oriented. We've got Skunk Spirit. So remember, if you see a raven, fox, a skunk, this is about knowing your worth. This is about knowing your worth. This is about knowing that your dreams are just as important as everybody else's. You are not less than. What you want is just as valid as what anybody else wants. And you can go get it, Aries. And Seahorse Spirit, this one's my favorite. Not that it's ever been my favorite, but in this reading, this is perfect. Seahorse Spirit. Watch and wait. Do what you need to do, but watch and wait. Make the things you do when you're guided to make a choice, make it. Because if you don't, the only person that's going to be ultimately kicking your ass about it is yourself. Because, you know, can't say I didn't tell you. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be getting as many as I can and keep going at this. I'm going to try to do some private readings, see how I feel about it. But I mean, just wait for the next video. I can't tell you when that's going to be, but watch for the next one. If you like, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see what happens. But thanks, Aries, and, well, good luck.